Monica, you're too quiet. Speak up. Are you tired? You're on mute.
Kind of, sir. We have death in family, so.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
I'm so sorry. I can't even ask you to get a wine glass.
Oh,
Was it a close family?
it's from my husband's family, but kind of close.
Oh, okay. So sorry. Yeah. Okay. So Krista is smiling. She has something to be happy about.
I try.
All right. Okay, guys, take it easy. I understand. Totally, I understand. But I'm looking for more documents
Smiles.
and more smiles and more documents. But no worry. So yeah, let's look at OQ, operational qualification,
No, I'm sorry. This would be IQ.
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 So yeah, you left it blank, which will be filled at the time of execution. And then I see your table of content. And okay. That's good. Very good, Durgaji. So it's working and what did you write here? Game
These
5.
were on the
regression.
template. I did not write anything. All I did on this was renamed like Jeva label printer,
Okay.
Kaplan SPC 01234.
Okay.
The rest was already there.
Okay.
Like exclusions were there.
Okay. Oh, this is operational. Yeah, I don't see it here. Where did you bring it up from?
Let me see mine.
I don't see game 5 and all those. Where did you got it from, Durga sir?
I don't know. Well, let's see.
I think Durgaji took it from operational qualification, from operational or functional qualification, something.
Let me
Other
see
chapter.
Did
Other
you mix
template.
up?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't. Let me see the operational qualification template here.
Yeah, I'm expecting better things from you, Mr. Durga sir.
Yes, sir. Maybe.
You almost confused me.
Scoop. There's on operational qualification. There is something in GMP operation. Maybe I don't know.
So these things cannot come here in a scope. So fix
Okay.
this scope. Okay.
All right.
And also, what do you write? Validation plan for detailed description of validation efforts, scope, assumptions, and exclusions. Please refer to plan, validation plan for detailed description. Okay. Okay, so definition I see is looking good. System description, you put a picture, which looks good. I like that. Roles and responsibilities. Does it have any model? Yeah. So it's Zebra printer GT411. Okay. Validation plan for system Zebra label printer GT411 description. Okay. So these looks good. Now validation approach, validation plan. Okay. Acceptance criteria.
Yeah. See where I have yellow, that's where I need to add more.
Yeah. So assumptions, exclusion, limitations. Yeah. So you have to think through it and fill those. And what is your assumptions? What is your limitations for this IQ?
For this one, I have a question about my database. Apparently, when we try to when we had a meeting, we came up with trying to connect MySQL to I guess workstation computer. So there's a different process of installing the software itself, and there is one for connecting only, and another for keeping up with servers. So we were thinking, I mean, what we were discussing was like we can include the connection from workstation computer to MySQL server database in IQ, but maintaining an initial installation of the database is, I guess, goes under exclusion.
Why? If you're connecting database, then how you can exclude?
Wouldn't that be a part of software team?
No, installation time, you have to verify that it's connected.
Even the software?
Yep.
Okay.
So when you install, you have to check that, you know, if you are printing something, if you are saving something, does it save in your database or not? Source to target. So the database has to be, connection has to be established at the time of installation. Am I right?
Yeah.
Okay. So that has to be defined, and so verification, you have Zebra printer, Zebra label printer, model number and serial number, printer user manual, warranty card, Zebra printer power code, USB port, printer media label, printer ribbon, USB cable. I like it. It's a very good Ethernet cable, label printer, database server, software installation. So you have it.
Yeah, but this is like Zebra programming language database.
Okay. So
ZPL?
Yeah, so not your database, am I right?
Not ours.
Okay.
Not the MySQL that we are trying to record our audit trail in.
Okay, configuration renamed and hidden fields, configuration added and extended fields, Zebra label printer security verification. What is your security verification?
What we found, like what I was looking at earlier, was a Bluetooth connection. You can actually set up with a PIN number, like where you can set up a PIN to connect the printer to workstation through Bluetooth. That's what I was thinking there.
So yeah, it's a very ambiguous. It's not specific. So what kind of security you are verifying here? You need to
Connection.
elaborate. Yeah.
Okay.
Elaborate that. Then signature log is open. That's good. I see your test execution preparation. The tester is well trained in the system. That's right. Tester user account is set up for the system with login credentials and responsibilities. All right, calibrated measuring scale is provided, calibrated measuring tape, calibrated volunteer voltmeter, okay, calibrated thermometer, calibrated hygrometer, workstation computer is connected to the internet, Zebra printer ribbon is available, Zebra printer media such as Penfold media or yeah, roll media paper is available. Zebra printer driver URL link is provided to the tester. Printer system and workstation computer is connected to the safe and secure office network. That's all good. You have 3 test cases. Test case 1, hardware installation and workstation computer setup. 2 is Zebra printer assembly verification. 3 is system software installation. Good job.
Are we recording this class? Or not?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, he is.
Yes. So for your hardware verification, do you need username passwords?
No. I mean,
So,
I need to really remove that too. Okay.
that's right. Okay. So verify workstation computer setup environment. Verify that the workstation tester computer setup satisfies the following requirements. Surface is solid level. Okay.
In general.
Take a picture of setup. Give a little space. Okay. Otherwise it doesn't, the tester gonna get confused.
Okay.
So then he will know that I have to take a picture or
right.
Yeah. Okay, verify the accessories of the printer, power supply, warranty card, user manual, take a picture. So where is the?
It's missing there too. I mean,
yeah, where is these things?
Right.
So pay attention to those. Those are very, very important. You cannot send document like that to your reviewer, approver in a real world. So take it as a real world. So that's why, remember, before you sending the document to your reviewer, spelling, grammar, everything, check 3 times before you send it. Always make it a habit. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Verify that the printer is following physical features, verify the printer is following communication port, verify the label ribbon are following dimensions. Okay, looks good. Then you are doing assembly. The printer has power supply, load the Zebra printer media and ribbon. The printer has LSD display. The printer has calibration button on LSD display. So did you set up the LCD?
No, I just looked through a user manual. Oh, on the user manual, yes. If you go down, like I don't think in terms of setting, no. All I did was say what kind of widget it had, like connection to, set all wizard, system wizards, connection wizard, and then I was thinking maybe on operational, I could do that.
So no, for display setup, you have to do it here because operational, it has to be already in operation. Installation part has to be done in installation part. So
Okay.
setting a display, if you don't put username, I mean, if you don't put network ID, if you don't put all those passwords, how it gonna connect to your systems?
Right.
Am
So
I
that
right?
means
So
like
your
underneath.
installation not gonna be complete.
Okay.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
So set up your LCD here.
Right. Underneath that, we'll have
Underneath
more.
this. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Gotcha.
And then this
Calibration.
looks good. Yeah. Yeah. And then you have installation. So here you have this download link, URL, and then you have user ID.
I need to put one more URL there. That's why.
For what?
Our MySQL database.
Oh, yes. Yes. So
Oh,
just
two.
make up something for now. You know,
Right.
make up something for now, and usually admin will give you that.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then connect to the water printer Wi-Fi. Follow the URL link provided above.
This is for driver utilities.
Yeah.
And then the second part of this will be adding the printer from
Okay.
Zebra utility to workstation computer. And
That's
the third,
good.
and then after that, we add the printer itself to the workstation computer.
Okay.
And
I
after this,
see.
I need to add one more with that database. That's why I wanted to ask you about like earlier. So I guess we need to add all three from software installation to connection to maintaining.
Yeah, if you have
Okay.
database, yes.
Okay.
So the final thing I need one more test step is to test print.
Okay. And after that, we can do test print.
Yeah. So after all these things are done, then click on print, go to file, click on print and see if it's printing or not, if everything is working or not. That gives your confirmation of installation, that installation complete.
Okay.
Okay. When you have a database, then you also need to check database if you printed, if that saves the record or log in your database or not.
Okay.
What is you're using database for? Tell me.
Mostly our audit trail. Like if somebody changes, that's what we hope to record.
Okay, so only audit trail.
Right.
Am I right?
Right.
Nothing else?
Mm-hmm.
No other data you are saving, like logs, logbook or anything?
We do have logbook, but isn't logbook versus the data, audit trail different?
Yeah.
Right.
Logbook is something that,
just
you know,
job.
Whosoever did, job, whosoever did print, what time, how many, which label, all those things record in logbook. Your audit trail is if somebody go and change anything in configuration, then it will record in audit trail.
Okay.
So you did good job, Durgaji. I'm
except
proud.
The first part.
Yeah, except the first part. And, you know, always pay attention to those small things. It is very important. Don't say it's operational qualification when it's installation.
I think when I started this, which was before our break, that's when it started. Like at that time, it was all jumbled up, like all these three things.
Yeah.
And then since then, unfortunately, I haven't been looking.
But I like your writing, and you know, also in second one, you don't need URL.
Right.
You don't have URL in second one, am I right?
No.
So remove it.
Okay.
You may not need this one as well in second one, because you're not getting to the computer. You're still to assembly of Zebra printer. Am I right?
Right.
So you can put network username and ID.
Okay. I'll do that.
Yeah, so you can put which network you're going to use, company's network name. So that gives, okay, this network was installed in this network, within this network. So that make more sense in your installation.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll do that. Thank you.
And rest is good. You're good to go, my friend. Focus on OQ.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you.
No problem. Anybody else have the document to review? Resam sir, how are you? You're on mute. You're on mute.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, I was in
No
mute.
problem. How far
Yeah,
you at with your
doing.
IQ?
Yeah, not started yet because we still stuck on our risk assessment part.
Okay.
We haven't finalized that one, so I'm still so if I pull up from other other kind of URSFR, is that okay, or I have to go through only my one
No,
that
I said
URSFR?
it. No, I said it earlier to everybody that now you can make your URS and FRS from all the team. 4 teams URS FRS is there uploaded in the class. So make your own. Pick and choose from anywhere. It doesn't matter.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and make
So
your
yeah,
own URSFRS, unique URSFRS, and then test it. So that I
okay.
talked already. So put some time, sir. You have to push it now. I'm expecting IQ at least from everybody now. So whosoever is falling behind needs to push a little bit more because this class cannot go forever. So I need to see some IQ here. At least I should have seen IQ so I can say, I can feel that, okay, OQ is there. We had 2 weeks gap. 1 week was a long weekend. So everybody was in a long weekend, started enjoying. And then second, also we kept it as a review class. So you guys had 2 weeks. I'm expecting IQ to be drafted at least, so I can see. So we all need to push it a little bit more. And, if you have question, ask me where you are stuck. That's why we put review class. And I want you to go through your doubts, questions, and even if you're stuck in middle of the week, check with me. I may just give you some suggestion how to do it, but you got to think through it. You need to put your installation activities in your installation document. Operational activities in your operational document. These are the 3 tests FDA requires from you or from the company. So how we can present it, that is what we are trying to do. And I cannot give you any exact answer. If I give you, then you're not going to think through it. And if you're not going to think through it, then if you go in the real world and if you find another system, you will get stuck there. You will get into a stress. So I want to be prepared. So you don't get into a stress and don't quit the job in middle because I can't handle it. So you better try and do it right now. And so you can be in a good shape. You can handle it. So only one document to review. Any question, any concern you have?
Good afternoon, sir. It's me, Sandesh.
Yes, Sandesh, please. I know you're at work. No worry,
yeah.
But go ahead. Yeah.
Sorry, could not come to the video.
No problem.
I was stuck on the system operation or system qualification. I got a few questions like.
Are you done with IQ?
I'm not done with it. I just finished the upper part, the hardware qualification. And was on the box, just a part, and was stuck on the system qualification. So as you know, our printer doesn't have any screen on it. So can we write like anything like the software. Can you start from the software version of Canon?
No, you can't go to software unless you connect everything. How are you going to install software unless you put everything together? Am I right?
Yeah, like yeah, I've like
So first
tested
thing,
all
yeah,
the.
it's a very logical thing. How you can install your software unless you have everything connected.
Mm,
So first you
so
need to connect everything. That's your hardware verification and assembly, and then you install your software.
so to install our software,
Yeah.
we just need to download the app first, install into our PC,
Mhm.
then we can send the signal to our printer. So
But if
like
printer is not connected or if printer is not assembled, how can you send signal to printer?
so I didn't get you. Like, can you explore it?
Yeah. So my installation, you have to do things one after another. Okay. What you need to do first, that's what you need to do first. So first you need to set up your, verify you have the printer and all the things you need in the printer, like your cables, like, all those things you need. Then you assemble it together. I mean, unless you turn it on, connect wire to the power, put the cartridge and make it ready. What is the point to install your software? You can go and install your software in your computer, but then you have to go back and set it up and then send the signal. So first you need to set up your printer, then you connect it with your Wi-Fi, put it in your network. And now
so our printer doesn't have Wi-Fi.
Printer doesn't have Wi-Fi, no Bluetooth, no Wi-Fi?
No Bluetooth, no Wi-Fi, it's only connected with Ethernet.
Okay, so then set it up and connect the wire to your computer. So, once you download it, you can test print it. Why you want to go other way around?
So can I just add on the URS and FRS, like we do have like Wi-Fi and Bluetooth on it?
Of course, because that's like an old age thing.
Yeah, we have already prepared all the document. Then.
Do you want to live in 19th century or what?
No.
Every printer these days is Wi-Fi enabled, Bluetooth enabled. The time have changed, my friend. Live with the time.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, I'll just assume we do have Wi-Fi and.
Yeah, and you can add it in your URS FRS if you don't have it. If you missed it, that's the point, that you have to go and revise your URS FRS. Whatever you have missed, now you learn from your mistake. When you were doing it, you could not think of it, but now you realize that, oh, I missed it. So it's time to go and revise your URS and FRS.
I might be able to submit by Monday. Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
No problem. So, any other question, concern? Is it hard? Are you guys finding it hard? What is hard here? What is difficult here?
For me, it's like database part.
What?
I feel like I have database part. I do not have any idea about it, so I'm having a hard time doing that.
So, do you have database in your URS FRS?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So remove it. It's your choice.
So
For printer, you don't have to connect with database. It's your choice. I mean, if you want to make it robust and have some data, but it's your URS FRS. Just go ahead and remove it.
Oh,
instead of that, can you just say, sorry,
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Instead of that, can you just say our that database is controlled by some other team, that it is already installed or something, that we are that our printer is just connected to that database, so that
That's
we can
correct.
read.
That's what is going to happen, Gijaji. The database is going to be qualified by some other team. You're not going to qualify your database into printer. So of course, in your exclusion or in your out of a scope, you're going to say database qualification is out of a scope. But if you have database in your installation, only thing you need to do is you have to connect with database. Am I right? Unless you connect, only thing you need is connect. Once you connect, everything is done. So in your IQ, you just have to establish that now it's connected to the database. That's it.
That's what I told you earlier, and you told me to write all installation to download to maintenance of server.
And I was like thinking a lot of ton of work,
we wrote our URLs together, right? And we're discussing this
and testing everything.
Together.
Go ahead. Speak one after another.
I'm sorry. Let me just finish it up. That's what I told you earlier, that we are just gonna say under the installation, our computer setup is connected to a database, and we're gonna show it's connected.
That's it.
By updating. And you told me to like include all the installation and then server maintenance and all that stuff too.
No.
So I was like,
yeah, you said that.
Yeah, I was like,
no.
That's a lot of work.
No. Server maintenance and all the server maintenance, everything is out of scope. You cannot do that.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, you don't need to do that because you are validating the printer, label printer, right. Not the those are out of scope. Those are out of scope. But only thing you have to do is establish the connection in your IQ. So as long as you establish the connection, you're done. But yeah, but Durgaji, in your case, in your IQ, I saw that you added those things. So I thought, hey, you want to do extra, that's fine. If somebody wants to do extra, you're more than welcome.
No, I mean,
but that will change that will change the scope of your IQ. Am I right?
Right.
Yeah. So like we can assume that the database server is already installed in the computer on the host computer, so we don't need to do anything because it has a lot of.
No. So see, one thing, understand. Database you cannot install in your computer. Database is there. You just have to connect your whatever you want to do, your printer software or printer with your database.
So it has a whole lot of steps, like, more than the printer has, like just downloading the software and everything. And like while linking from our host computer to database, there is a whole ton of process.
Yeah.
That is like out of scope, like,
that's
more
out
than
of scope. That's out of scope. All you need to do in this installation is don't even mention that you have to install it in your computer. Just say that, database connection has been established. Verify. That's it. Verify that database connection has established. And as long as you can verify that, you're good to go.
We do not have to do that connection process.
No, but you just have to verify that its connection has been established. That you have to verify. Am I right? If you don't verify that, how you know that it's saving to the database? Just installing and whatever the backend thing happens, it's not your job. Let admin take care of it. You need to verify that it's connected. That's it.
That's where I got stuck.
Okay.
And one more question.
Yeah, go ahead.
So if we do not install the software, or like,
that's
how are we gonna?
That's out of your scope. You don't even need to talk about those here.
So I don't think we can like see how our documents are uploaded, like, when audit trials is there.
Yeah.
So we won't be able to see it, because we haven't uploaded, we have not downloaded the software or anything,
Why not?
How can we do the?
Your admin can give you the link and access to see. Your
and we can refer to that. This is right. Like,
all you have to do is ask your admin, hey, Give me access and link to verify my target.
Okay. So these things we're only assuming. I
Yeah.
guess,
So
right?
those
Okay.
things you don't need to go in depth. Right now, all you need to do is verify that it's connected to the database. That's it.
Okay. We can do
Okay.
that.
One
Mhm.
step thing. And you're done. If it would be within your scope, yes, but it's not in your scope. That's done separately. That's taken care. Like you have hundreds of systems in your pharmaceutical biotech. You cannot, and then sometimes so many interfaces. You cannot validate, everything together. It's not possible. You validate piece by piece. So database is already qualified. That's your assumption. So write it down in your assumptions. Those are the things you need to write it down. So in assumptions, you have to write that, database is qualified and it's installed in your PC, whatever you want to say. That's your assumption. And now in your installation, all you're going to do is verify that database connection is established. That's it.
Okay. Well, I think that
makes sense.
Oh yeah,
That
that makes
makes us
sense, and that
easy.
solves Sonika's like 95% of the problem.
That's a headache. That's a headache.
She's been hearing about this for like since the last class.
Yeah, no, it's easy. See, this is installation verification, installation qualification. So installation of what? Installation of label printer, not other systems, not interface systems. Interface systems are there. Some people might have interface with, say, somebody gonna write that, okay, I'm not gonna, how you gonna get the labels? So, they're not gonna email you label, am I right? So somebody might write, hey, I need a connection interface with label system where the label is there. Even in that, if you have that requirement established, and so you should be able to download label from directly from the source. Still, you're not gonna validate or do anything to other system. All you're going to verify here in installation that the connection had been established. So now I can go to that system and download the label and then print it.
A quick question on the same, on assumption, can we just say like label software is already installed in workstation computer?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
It's your document and it's write it down. Assumptions, nobody can argue. That's the thing, but you have to make sense. You have to give the whole picture to the FDA that, how did you do your installation? How did you complete your installation? Show me that. So you're going to say, hey, those are not out within this scope, but my assumptions is it's already it's already installed in my laptop. All I have to do is connect with it. Am I right?
Right.
So, but they don't care about other system. They care about label printer because that's what is within your scope.
Okay.
Am I right?
Yeah.
Now I see a little smile at Sonika's face.
Yeah, that was the main issue
I mean,
I
I
was
don't even
having.
think she was sleeping properly.
No, but sometimes some students like to do extra things. So I cannot discourage them that, hey, if you want to put extra stuff, if you have knowledge, that's fine. Go ahead, be my guest. But you don't need to.
Right, okay.
I was thinking, I don't know if those problems we have to face at real world. Like, do we need to have idea on those things?
No, mostly see, as I was saying, Chaitanya, that company like Gilead, IQ is written and executed by admin. Validation engineer only verify that. check. I mean, as a validation lead, I was just verifying. I had nothing to do, or validation engineer has nothing to do. Validation engineer only do OQ and PQ.
Okay, OQ and PQ, then what about OQ and PQ?
OQ and PQ, you have to write and execute both.
Okay.
Yes. But in Gilead, you don't have to write or execute IQ. It's all done by, it's in admin's bucket, but not in every company. Remember that. You might get a job in small companies where you have to write and execute. Chaitanya. So if you get a job in Gilead, all good. If not, you better learn it. Okay. Don't try to find shortcuts.
No, just I don't know. Srinivas never revealed this to me. I don't know about
he
this.
did good. He did good. He wants you to learn everything.
Yeah.
He's a smart guy. Now now you know.
Now I can know.
He's doing it purposely so you can learn everything. But in Gilead, you don't need to. It's all done by admin. Also, so many companies also, IQ is done by IT. Other companies too. But some companies you have to do it. You have to write IQ, you have to execute IQ. And sometimes IQ can be complex, especially for manufacturing systems, where you have 40 stations. So 40 installation process gonna happen in each station. Think about it. And everywhere you have to record IP address, you have to record, because 40 station, there is 40 computers. And 40 computers you have to install piece by piece. What's gonna happen in that station? So that can be complex, but hey, nobody gonna expect from you guys. That's somebody who get paid $120, $130 per hour. They do those things. One day you're gonna be there, but not to start with. Okay. Any other question, concern? If not, I'm expecting IQ, OQ, PQ from you guys as soon as possible. I need to see something. Come on. Okay, Krista.
Yeah, okay. I'm so like, I've been working on that. Everybody, so last night I was working on my OQ, my PQ, and we had a dumpling party at the same time. And, you know, because I'm usually always involved.
Don't say dumpling.
We
call
did.
it Momo.
I mean, Momo. We had a
that's
Momo party. So everybody's like making Momos, and I'm like in my laptop, and they're like, "Come on, Krista, we're not laughing. You're so serious." I'm like, "Hang on, guys. Y'all gotta hang on." And so they're all rolling Momos, and I'm in my laptop. So hopefully, I mean, I got it. I just always get nervous before I present any documents to you.
No problem. It's good. Being nervous means you're cautious. You're not going to do too many mistakes.
And that's what you were saying. I'm learning a lot, like on my RRA. So like stuff that I didn't have. And the more deeper I get into it, I'm like, oh, well, now, you know, why don't I have this? It makes no sense if I don't have this before this and that before that. You know, that's what I'm really getting like into it, like really deep. So I'm learning a lot, and I'm retracking, going back. So it's nice.
Okay. No problem. Any jokes of the day?
No jokes for today.
Right.
Is this all that showed for today?
Yep. We don't have documents to review. So unless you have any question, any other question, guys?
No, I think we're good. Just need to work on
I
it.
can share a fun fact.
Go
Just
ahead.
something about me.
What happens? Tell me. Tell us.
So we have one American person here and other all Nepali. So
Uh-huh.
yeah, it will be easy to compare. Like lots of American people do have peanuts allergy or like allergic to peanuts, almonds, right?
That's right.
And mostly peanuts, yeah.
And I'm asking to the Nepalese people.
Mostly, you know, the Americans are made out of peanuts.
I'm asking to the Nepalese people now. Do you find like people having these allergies in Nepal?
Actually, I do. Go ahead, Krista.
No, I'm just thinking that kind of because everybody eats nuts at my house. Like we have a walnut. That's what we were just picking walnuts yesterday. We have a walnut tree, and I mean we crush it. And that's one of my favorite drinks. I can't drink just the plain yogurt that tastes like buttermilk. I can't do it. But once Raj died, my friend, he put some peanuts in it, some crushed nuts in it. And I was like, okay, I'm good to go. And then we put peanuts in the sauce, like the Momo sauce.
I had a colleague from Nebraska, and Bruce. So I used to call him Master. He's very educated, very knowledgeable guy. So I met him in Singapore. We were going to work in the same project. So he asked me, "Where are you from?" I say, "I'm from California." "Oh, you guys are nuts."
Yeah. That's 70%.
California is known for nuts.
So being a Nepali, I'm like allergic to peanuts. I can't have.
What?
I know, that's very rare. Yeah.
And
You're the first one I've heard.
I found that when I was like 4 years old, when I had those Snickers chocolate, and then I vomited and I had rashes all over my body and all. Then I found out that okay, I do have allergy. So I can't have peanuts, I can't have almonds, and I can't have pistachios. 3 things.
Oh,
what? I'd be
So,
devastated.
Anyone in Nepal or even over here, if they hear about this thing, then they are like, wow.
Yeah, and because also there is a lot of food, they use nut paste.
Yeah, what is that one that y'all use? And I love it. It's like a mixture of things, and you put peanuts, and it has like the little squigglies in there, and it has like some onions in there.
I think all the chocolates have nuts. Am I right?
Yeah, most of this.
Yeah, most of the chocolates have nuts paste and stuff like that. So
yeah, I usually buy chocolates from Indian stores. Our Indian chocolates, Nepali chocolates.
yeah, because they cannot afford to put those nuts.
In Nepal, it was not hard for me, but when I came to US, the first year, it was very hard. Like I had to ask each and every place.
Wow.
Yeah, because they use nuts or even like pie crust. Like if you go to a restaurant, they'll have nuts in pie crust, or peanut oil. Peanut oil, yeah.
I can't go to any Chinese, Thai, Vietnam or anything. Like I can't have what's the fast food called? I think it's Wendy's.
And on top of it, poor girl is vegetarian.
Oh my goodness.
No.
You're not?
I love mutton. I love mutton.
You love mutton? Oh, good.
I'm not vegetarian. I love chicken, mutton, everything.
Okay, good then. Yeah, good to know. Yeah.
We have, what is it, Desai? Is that what you call it? Where you like fast for a month? We have that coming up. So last night.
Fast for a month?
That's saying not for a month.
They do it here. They do it for a long time, for like 14 days or something.
10 days.
You don't fast.
9 days.
But we
So
don't
they were
More eating and
messing with me
drinking.
then. Now I
Yeah.
feel dumb because they were messing with me. They're
They
like, you
were
gotta do it
messing
for the
up
whole
with you.
month.
Oh,
instead of fasting, we eat more mutton and everything.
exactly. You gotta eat and drink.
Yeah.
They,
No, but
they
I thought
mess
it
up
was
with you.
opposite. Yeah, I thought it was, so see, they were messing with me. I was thinking that I was gonna have to eat some potatoes. I was like trying to think of all the things that I could eat without,
Maybe on 16 days Shraddha, they don't eat anything like that. Maybe I don't know.
yeah, no, like
Some
no
people.